and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and this is the continuation of our playthrough in Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We are still on the Grim Darkness mode, and we have to go visit Mr. Inquisitor Calcazar on Footfall. Nope. And yep. Let's of course make sure we have an unsanctioned Psyker and Xenos in our party when we go and visit the head of the Inquisitorial branch in for the whole sector. Why not, really? Why not? We will, as you see, we've got a level up to do. We will go and do that immediately as soon as we actually get on the station. And we'll keep moving forward. We should be able to have quite a nice, fun battle today. Going to, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Lord Inquisitor will see me now. It is a pleasure to see your ladyship at his palace. There are matters most urgent which he wishes to discuss. Urgent matters to attend to. I dare not intrude upon your ladyship's time any longer. Yeah, that's right. Make him wait. How dare he summon me. Getting too big for his inquisitorial boots. And let's do our level up. This is the most important thing I have to do first. It's do my level up. Oh, this will be an easy level up. Everyone just gets an extra AP. Nice and simple. And you get 2 ranks. Right, yes, we didn't do your last rank because you weren't with the party. So backup lore of Xenos, maybe an exemplar talent. The start of my turn, regain some wounds and get the additional AP. That was nice and simple. No problems with that there.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
There are apparently goods everywhere for me to steal. Yep, let's.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
They've replaced her throne with a beautiful fountain coming out of the glorious. I don't even know. Is it the Emperor of Death? The Angel of Death? I don't even know what technically that is in Warhammer lore, to be honest.
They all will see.
What 100% that pertains to? It should be
A blood-soaked sunset of and crimson burns within your soul, but the rest of your colors have faded to gray.
Who is she talking to?
To serve the undying Emperor,
That makes
one
sense.
must excise all that is superfluous. What you see.
Yeah, that's right. Get the Xenos to walk in first. Announce me, Elliot. Announce me. Straight to the Inquisitor. Here he is in all of his glory, in his power armor. Yeah, I got some power armor too. Good point. Greetings, your ladyship. Your timing is impeccable. Shock and horror, you did just summon me. Places his cold cup of recaf with a steaming cup of recaf. Hospitality is not in the Inquisition's forte, I see. Why, thank you. Shh. May the Emperor's mercy ensure that you never have cause to experience a fatality of the Inquisition. Frosha, see to our guest. Lady Navigator Cassia Tisifia Every Isla. I hear that House of Celio is going through a difficult time. Change is coming. I sincerely hope it's for the better. Your colors, Old Inquisitor, as rich as they are multifaceted. I've never encountered anything like it before. Unclouded hues flowing from one to the next. Amazing harmony, amazing and frightening. Adira shrinks under Calcus's gaze and seems to try to slidle behind you. The Death Cultist and the Rogue Trader's personal bodyguard. I'm curious, do you still adhere firmly to your cult's dogma? My loyalty to the Domin stems from the Undying One's will, such as a thread of my blade, till his whisper bids it to spin a different one. Sip your recaf. The lightning speed at which Frosha served your drink, he managed not to spill a drop. The taste of the recaf strikes you as a perfect match for the palace's new master. Brutally strong and burning with a sharp hit of precious aromatic spices. What is the current situation in the Expanse? Cult of Fine Joan and Tukari Raiders are vying with each other to see who can cause us the greatest turmoil. What makes you think you are capable of commanding the whole sector? Do you see a better candidate for the job? I may no longer be in the first flush of youth, but believe me when I say that there are many things I would much rather be doing than playing constable to the Coronis Expanse. You have mobilized all forces but mine. Are you not standing before me now? While your status remained unclear, I preferred not to requisition the resources of the Von Valencius Protectorate. Your people dealt with Erlon the Cruel's agents and with Xenos raids, and that was enough for me. I understand. What help do you want from me? Frosha, if you please. To my chagrin, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among my talents. That's why I wish you to serve in my stead. I place such trust in very few people you understand. You will reconquer Euphrates 2 for me. Yes, I will. That's what we're looking forward to doing today. And, oh, right, switches out the recaf again. Do I not get off with a fresh cup? That's just rude. Can you tell me more about Euphrates 2? A sacred word of the Depths Mechanicus, off limits to lay people. I am one of the few who do not worship the Omnissiah to have set foot on its surface. Registering a Sanctity Alpha priority mission, the Scourge of the Corrupted Misbelievers reigning over Blessed Workshop fills the Omnissiah's faithful with anguish. Sent my troops to aid the Explorer to defeat laying siege to the world, but a rift occurred among the commanders. They need an authoritative general, and you are perfect for the role. Clearly the stakes of them are high enough. Erlon the Cruel has stirred his profane self to make a personal appearance on Euphrates 2. What forces do we have in place? Explorer fleet Divine Cognizance record its most combat-ready units to retake the world. They were supported by a most powerful strike fleet and a group of deadlier allies, dispatched a pack of Space World. Fortunately, the leaders have failed to find a common language. How did you manage to enlist the aid of the angels? I'm a Lord Inquisitor of the Cronus Expanse, not merely some, how do you always say, Frosha, some grox bothering prick. If certain rogue traders at times allow themselves to speak to me in an overly willful manner, that should not give you cause to doubt my authority. Situation is clear. You'll be given the details when you arrive in orbit around Euphrates 2. Okay, fine. I will smash the heretics. The Emperor protects. I give him back his cup of recaf? I can only assume. Oh no. This document attests to the extraordinary powers you now have at your disposal. I'm counting on you on your success. Well then. Let's anything to loot in here? No, it doesn't look like it. So, it's time to go to Euphrates 2 and, smash some Xeno scum.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Gather all of the goods I can. Turn to the ship. Ah, never mind. I should have spoken to the Mechanicus guy. He was right next to me, right there. Never mind. We'll quickly pop back to the bridge. See if I've earned enough parts to finish off the Mechanicus reputation. We'll have a couple. We'll have a couple. How lad, got anything new to say?
Lord Captain.
How about you, warm and fuzzy? Got anything new to tell me?
Do I owe this visit?
And dialogue. In fact, totem, shipping and transportation of some goods. Need to get up to a 38. Select tradable. Oh, that'll get us up to a 37. I need an extra 2,400. Get my Annihilator Astartes Bolter. And also, if we come down to these guys, let's just boost a bit of reputation with them. Why not? See how high I can get the reputation with everybody in general. Where can move without provoking attacks of opportunity as long as they have less than 50% wounds left. Chuck that straight back inside cargo. Annihilating Astartes Volta. We shall keep the plasma pistol. Oh, but it's much damage on its own. And we'll put that instead of the flamer. Standard looking bolter, nothing special. And that's cargo. Next turn, the target gains 50 temporary wounds and 1 stack of fatigue until the end of combat. Good one. Dreadmonger Grenade. All creatures in the area effect must pass a willpower resistant test or immediately move out of the zone, even if they are stunned or immobilized. Movement triggers attacks of opportunity from the navigator's allies who have passed the resistance test or are outside the zone. Obviously, it doesn't have to be done by a navigator, because it's all lovingly packed for a grenade. Did you manage to get... You did not manage to get... Your, Your Psyker's armor, did you? Milial power armor. No, but this guy should be wearing his... Absolutely beautiful. Where's it gone? How long ago did I get it? The heck? It was before the Astartes, to be honest, I think. Though, no, apparently it wasn't, because there's nothing beyond... Oh, there is. So totally is stuff before this. It is, the Psyker's breastplate. I don't want to go through every exemplar level. I just want to give him like one. You can't... It's annoying. You can't just like complete it partway through. Oh well, I'll do it if I have to do his personal quest later. Some of them are going to just be a little bit painful. Faye, Jay, sorry, I don't have to worry about. I've ignored her. 8 and then 10 more. Abe's, I've done his... personal quest, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, Genta and Heinrichs. The ones I may have to do. Let's go back to the big star map. And That's my colony. Hold a war council. Siege Euphrates 2. Oh, that's where I have to go. Okay. We can jump here. Okay, I got 2 holy gifts. Shortly before our departure from Footfall, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strong box and several chests bearing the insignia of House of Salio to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an extravagant attempt by the navigators to draw attention of the rogue trader. Considering the incident on the capital world, the enforcer officers checked the Navis Noble-like gifts thrice, and pleased to report that none of them threaten your Lady Cassia's or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a closer examination of the strongbox by the tech adepts revealed a data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you alongside some kind of encrypted data. Yes, Lord Captain. A messenger servo skull has been sent to the omniscient servants compartment. Once the data is decrypted, I will notify you immediately. As you command, Lord Captain. Rogue Trader, we send greetings and hope message finds you in good health. House Celia will soon hold a ground council within the Palace of Atlas, the holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but in the world of thoughts, dreams, and visions. The only way to avoid bloodshed and decide the fate of the child. Thanks to you, the Atlas, we feel the soul of the child full of dismay. Words bear a lot of weight for the child, so she may soothe its anxiety, lead the child down the right path. I'm told the message has been relayed to your cogitator, Lord Captain. I hope the data did not get corrupted during playback or delivery. Multiple critical systems are failing throughout the vessel. Half the compartments are no longer responding. The ship is falling apart. We request your ladyship's presence on the bridge immediately. Okay. What's going on here? I am unknowing and unprepared for whatever is about to happen. What I'm going to say. As long as they don't want any quick decisions, because I'm going to start drinking tea. Here we are. Greetings, Lord Captain. The whole thing is falling apart. I'm glad you've made it in here in one piece, your ladyship. The crew is running ship damage control procedures. The situation is recorded in the ship's log as critical. Mr. Saurabak and I are temporarily in charge of the bridge. I'm organizing the technical staff while Jocasta musters the enforcers. The Honorable Vox and Infernus Masters have departed for the affected compartments to take charge of their subordinates. Remain present on the Vox line. Where's my retinue? They were in their quarters or carrying out the duties when the incident occurred. Immediately after the emergency meeting, I will summon those you request to the bridge as escorts. Where is the high factotum? At the time of the accident, Damrock was on the freight line inspecting warehouses. He has not been in contact since. We are assuming the worst. Infernus Master speaking. There have been several large explosions throughout the ship. A cascading blackout has knocked out lighting, transportation lines, air filtration, and heat control across the entire vessel. Portable fires detected. All Infernus Guild forces have been deployed for emergency repairs. We will save the ship no matter the cost. Right now we are blind, unpowered, defenseless, sinking spittoon, drifting through the abyss. The total volume of altitude was nearly enough to turn us into an adamantine casket. The crew has suffered heavy casualties due to the explosive depressurization, loss of air supply to the compartments, multiple fires, and failures in the transportation systems. The numbers are getting worse by the minute. This is accident or sabotage. While we don't know this for certain, I'm convinced that we have been attacked from within. We are now more vulnerable than ever. It might have been a chain reaction caused by an accidental failure. The ship is old. That sort of thing can happen, but I commend Mistress Saurabak's vigilance. It is appropriate at this hour. I've already put together a priority order for the repairs of the critical systems, but many bays have descended into bedlam and riots, making the work difficult. People are terrified and think they're about to die. In addition, some decks have become inaccessible. The trapped crew members' time is running out. Sadly, the optimal survival strategy for the vessel does not include the survival of those poor sods. I do hope it is obvious to everyone that my treasures, trophies, and relics are to be rescued first. Everything else comes second. Rescue the crew members. Jocasta, we are running short on brave men. We would be grateful if your people would lay down their weapons and come to assist the Infernus Guild. The sooner you come, the more lives we can save. The enforcers will do their duty. Aid will arrive shortly. There's been an incident on the flight deck. A mob of voicemen and laborers, despicable cowards, all are trying to break through to the shuttles. The enforcers are holding them back for now, but the cordon is in danger of being overrun. Let them go. I will stay here with those who believe in our success. Let them through. Remove the cordon. Provide enough oxygen, water, and rations for 8 watches, and nothing else for those traitors. The pressure's dropping. The bridge ventilation system is completely busted. Lord Captain, I humbly request that you move to the officer's deck, where the emergency headquarters are to be established. The bridge is no longer safe, so I must ask you to hurry while the tech priests are still supplying the elevator with power. My assistant and I will stay here and report on system readings. We have an emergency supply of void suits, so we won't croak right away, Emperor willing. Yes, I will take my usual suspects. I wonder what's going on. Oh, we're going down to the freight line, apparently. Oh, this is... I'm sure this is DLC. It's definitely not something I've seen before. I don't think, anyway. It doesn't ring any bells. So much for the emergency headquarters. Please walk out of there like a boss. Come on now. That door cook was a little bit late. Like a boss. Well, not quite like a boss. I'm a little bit, you know, cowering over something like I'm about to start coughing smoke and... Not quite boss-like, but not bad. The head of a shaft has expelled you into the dim of the emergency lights. The smell of promethium and burnt flesh only adds to the nausea, confirming that you have suffered a concussion. Your elbow is twisted at an angle and your body is racked with pain. But there is a silver lining to all the agony. It means you are not dead. Yet. The bone crunches unpleasantly and a sharp pain pierces your arm, but you manage to reset the elbow. It is swollen and still looks worrisome, but at least you can move your arm now. Inspect the elevator wreckage. It is a miracle you have survived. Guide rails lie in a twisted pile over a crown of shattered plasteel. The elevator was equipped with safety devices meant to stop the cabin inside the shaft, but at least half of them have failed. Your fall was no accident. Look around. Smoke and darkness limit your vision, but judging by the stench of rust and unwashed bodies, you are somewhere on the lower decks. You can hear the crackling of flames, groans, screams, and the rumble of falling beams from the distance. Disaster has not spared this compartment. Contact the bridge. Combine emits only unintelligible hissing. Either it was damaged in the fall or the communication lines in this compartment have failed. Move forward. How are we looking? We have a couple of traumas.
What torments you?
Which is fine. Let's patch me up, please.
Use it wisely.
Oh, take my transient gratitude.
Thank you very much.
Patience.
Death has whispered many names, yet when it got to ours, it simply stopped. Not here, not now, not today.
Not today.
Reminds me to light a candle in that temple of yours. I'll have to ask Death to stammer more often.
That's a dead end. Furnace workers. Furnace workers, lower decker. Furnace workers. I feel like I will be bumping into our Furnace Master down here. Give me the stimulants, everything you have.
What
I guess.
lies beyond?
This direction. Furnace Master. Oh yeah. Wait. Locomotive enveloped in steam halts the platform in a low rumble. The hardened emergency workers of the Infernus Guild pour out of the carriages. Upon seeing you, they begin to wave cheerfully and shout. Captain Protko, your ladyship. We are here to provide assistance and escort. Hey, Infernus Master, we found her. Lord Captain, it is good to see you back in good health. However, battered, the Vox Master reported the elevator had collapsed, so I jumped on the first train and headed down here to look for you. It may give you a lift to a safe place. Don't go in there, you too, emergency man. Don't go wherever you are going. That path leads to death. It's my job to take the paths where death may be prowling, but not this time. The train is the safest and fastest way out of here. Worry not, Mr. Schlass. You and the Lord Captain are quite safe with me. Have you ever heard of a rogue trader flying through their own void ship in a free-falling elevator, Heinrich? No, I think that's a first. Lord Captain, you sure know how to make a dramatic entrance. I am certain that someone tried to kill me. Then it's unfortunate you are traveling in the company of such big bad infernus repairmen. How do we feel about people harming the Lord Captain in front of us, lads? Besides, we came prepared. You gave us the privilege of bearing arms, and we won't let it go to waste. And even if our forces prove insufficient, Captain Rotko and his squad will surely find something with which to meet the enemy. That's a lot of deadly toys they're packing. My men have never faltered in battle, your ladyship. All of them are veterans capable of clearing out a ship from stem to stern. What are you doing on the freight line? When the disaster struck, I took liberty selecting a few dependable fighters and going to the lower decks to keep order. You cannot prove your valor by staying back and doing nothing. I would rather march straight into the flames. Rotko raises his clean, scraped chin. What a perfectly timed. If I'm a hunch, Lord Captain, I find myself drawn to places where nothing is broken yet, but is about to.
Non-believers.
Oh! Death cultist. Domin Sisi, cast off the evil hand. It holds only betrayal and wrongful death. Ironriff Montag is not human, and he seeks your demise. Have you lost your mind, you damn fanatic? Take a close look at the repairman. The Infernite looked baffled, but the astonishment soon gives way to righteous indignation as a huge, burn-covered fists clench into instruments of murder. But they are not only instruments, they are shotguns and pistols too, which you generously allowed them to the right to carry. Knives and axes, autoguns, grenades. The Inferno went into the rescue mission as if it were a battle. Perhaps you should get off the train so we can figure this out. You fanatics are always meddling in the wrong business. First the trick with the bloodbath, and now this. We were so close. Shot rings out, the whistling hits your ears, but the bullet was evidently meant for the young spinner, now writhing on the ground. What is going on? Things would be a lot easier if you had just crashed in the elevator or climbed onto the train. I wish you too could hear the Sire's song in your dreams and await the many-armed Emperor. Haha, gene stealers. We did not remove them all. Wow, he's got one of those good old rock saws that they keep trying to give me as weapons.
What a curious.
Oh, I was about to say, please start the fight there. Although, a bit too close to Cass for my liking, but let's start the battle. Forceful Gene Stealer. Carrier gains 20 perception and additional attack. Infernus Fighters. Enforcer Horotko, Enforcer Noblite, Infernus Marksman. And Acolyte Hybrids in the background. Not quite sure what goes on with them. These guys, I'm assuming, pretty much nothing special. Horotko. Doesn't look like you'd have anything too special. Let's just double check this guy. Called Ambush Combat Master, Natural Armor, Perfect Coordination. Of all living allies' perception bonuses. Equal to the sum of all of their bonuses. That's got to be quite high. 68. Yeah, that's quite high. Combat Master, Counter Attack. After the first incoming attack each enemy performs during this turn within a 1-cell radius, they perform a strike against that enemy in riposte, and they also have a few other abilities as well. Let us take one step to the left. He may take a swing at me. I'm not actually 100% sure.
battlefields are
He did.
always drowned
Ooh.
in scarlet.
66 damage. Good hit, mate. That was unexpected. Usually I dodge these things. Let us go and back line that side.
Isn't this a
I
job
like
for
how
the
if it's in
serfs?
an invalid position, it doesn't let you rotate it in any way whatsoever.
Me. If
There you go. Let's go
insist,
and
Lord
mark down
Captain.
our areas. Let us go and once again see what we can do about as many of these guys as possible. Oh no, wait.
I'm
First
not
time
accustomed to being ordered around.
doing what we can about as many of these guys as possible. Oh, I hit the Acolyte Hybrid. He's stunned. Never mind. He's got a pistol. He looks like he's only, yes, toting a melee weapon. There are several ways to come through. In it enters it, begins their turn in it. 14 to 30. This just does more. At the end of the day, it just does more.
Witness the fury of House Orcelia.
5 dead, which is, there you go, that's taken 15 off this. They were obviously lower mobs, but still. 53. That's going to help. Now I might actually have a bit more of a chance of dodging. Let us... hang on, let's have a look at my... Yep, CC does get to go towards the beginning, so...
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Who are the guys that Infernus Marksman and Infernus Marksman go towards the beginning? That's fine.
Trust me. Aim for the heart next time.
Got stabbed back. Fine. And didn't start bleeding either. Didn't even lose any health. That's interesting. How about now? You're bleeding now? No, it doesn't look like it. Did finally lose some health though.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
If I use a medkit, I'll get stabbed. Intoxicating elixir.
Do you think my body was suffering?
Let's end Kibula's turn. And let's also warp curse this guy.
High momentum.
That gives me this.
I'll paint your death in colors.
The shadows will see it done.
3 parries. Is he bleeding yet? He doesn't seem to want to bleed. Highly annoying.
As honor ordained. As the tenets demand.
It inflicts bleeding on an ally of their choice. Ally gains 26% bonus to dodge and 3 additional MP until bleeding ends. Bleeding on all targets hit. These targets must pass the toughness resistance test. Become immobilized for 1 round. But he's still not bleeding.
Trust me.
He is still not bleeding.
As honor ordains.
He is parrying like a boss.
I shall not fail.
Oh, damn, man, this guy's got too high skills. He's like, he's immobilizing me.
As the tenets demand.
He has 95% dodge as well. I really need to, yes, I need to try and sort this guy out a little bit.
Me? If you insist, Lord
Power and
Captain.
toughness to the end of battle. We'll go for pass. Oh no, wait, he doesn't go off toughness either. He goes off Medicae now as well. Let's move to around there. Let's simply move for now.
And silent.
Dodged. Beautiful. Take a step that way. Let's mark them as prey. Let us... Only 86% chance, huh? Oh, let's put ourselves in perfect cover.
Cause. If I must.
See if we can intimidate a bunch of people.
I am not your Xenos pet, Monk. I hear you moving. No more. I understand your intent. Ancestors guide me.
Okay, the Forceful Gene Stealer is finally starting to go down. Some of his stats are also dropping off. Armor is gone. Dodge has dropped a smidge.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must.
Lower the stats even further. Go dodge now only on 57. I've completely stripped all of their armor. I mean, definitely got none of that remaining. CC. Dodged, beautiful.
Schemes within schemes. A predictable downfall.
Oh, cool. Burn the Gene Stealer a bit as well. Let's use... Alright, we're down to 4 people.
A genius at work.
Use firearm mastery.
Another stroke of genius.
Not technically. Oh, it is actually an area attack, technically.
Let's see.
A straight line area
I
attack.
am powerless to act. A new note in discordance melody.
Wait, now he's on fire and with toxic damage. May not bleed, but he burns.
Schemes within schemes.
Run and gun. Sold. Do have an ability to move, I believe. Ah, I still can't quite get that one in sight. Guy's stunned, so don't worry so much about him.
Will do.
Cool, and then let's actually have a go.
There is movement in the Empyrean. None will stand against me.
Have a bit of 360 straight damage.
Anything else?
Oh, he dodged. He dodged again. He took 110 damage. Then...
I'm not so sure.
I can't see anybody from here. Yeah, that's fair. There is a train in the way.
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't get to go around the corner.
Melody.
That's a bit of a shame. Oh, these guys are on fire anyway. Everybody play nice. And... people have an extra go. Although, she doesn't have any movement. What a waste.
The undying Emperor whispers his will.
Carnival of Misery. Have to be it. That's your go. Pascal. Now, yes, you do get the ability to... Well, hello, you two. How are you doing?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binary.
They are under damage. Over time effect.
My vow is to
Brings me no pleasure.
I don't even know how many numbers I just saw, but things happened.
I am a savant of destruction. Vulnerability analysis.
I was about to say, I was hoping that first swing wasn't it. A bit disappointing.
Request approved.
107 bleeding damage. Guy has 106 burning damage. Yeah, not bad. He's still got full AP though, and I really don't know what to do with him. I really do have to get dual. I think I have dual weapon. I don't know. I have to look into that. Oh wait, hang on. Let's do this in style, as always.
A dance of
Let's leap
blades
into the
and
fight.
Shadows. The shadows caught by the web.
102 burning and toxic damage. Well, it turns out the cult of the Gene Stealers are still around. Oh, hello. You are unharmed, Domin. The temple. The Vizier is waiting. He can help. Let me take you. Ironwick was shooting to kill, and a perfectly aimed shot has torn the young man's lung to shreds. It is a wonder he has not choked on his own blood already. Hold on, don't die. I'm not done here yet. Yes, let's loot all the dead bodies. Reinforced armored body glove. That should probably always go to cargo zone now. Armor of refraction. Yeah, that's probably not really much good. So Path of Lasga. Those can always definitely go. I don't even care what they are. Soul Pattern Power Maul. Right, we'll have that back. Rosaria Pattern Chainsword. We'll potentially keep the Toxic Knife as well. Collect all. Alright, now I'm done here. Oh wait, not quite. Get me to the temple. Temple of the Bloodspun Web. Here was me thinking that Keebler's story was over. Clearly, the Gene Stealers, I mean, we had to keep trying to find traces of them throughout the expanse. Turns out we found some still on board our ship. But you look at that. That's really a cobweb? I don't think it's quite that kind of a web, guys.
In my veins.
Jay is here. Interesting. Oh, as is Heinrichs, Argenta, Abelard, Ulfar. They've all made it. A death cultist. That's kind of a disappointment. Oh, no, there's another one. Thread after thread, death after death, the giver of life wove her path. Yes, I have heard. Twice did she find herself caught between undeath and life, and twice did the Undying One reject her, for the time had not yet come. Once again, the tenets of the web led us along the thread of righteous struggle. The foe, the flagship's tormentor, until now unseen, has shown its face at last. My blades have left their sheaths, and duty commands them to slake their thirst with monstrous blood. Whatever it takes to keep him alive. This is also the desire of the Undying One. He has not whispered the name of young Georic, so we may heal him. Whom are you planning to fight? Violence and turmoil, a mutiny of twisted souls. The traitors speak in a false voice over the vox. They speak of enforcers and officers who sought to slay their lord captain, but seek they did not. It was the murk-wreathed abominations who threatened the Domin. The flagship is split. Those loyal to the true Domin are fighting those who believe the twisted lie. The faithful are shaken, and the unclean press on, claiming the bays one by one. They are taking over our home with the hands of the deceived and the lowly. Who was our enemy? I think that's a bit obvious. It is time she learned about the Ravenous Star, about the beasts that appear as men, their malignant flesh imbued with Xenos filth. Long has the foe lurked, pouring its lies into the minds and veins of the disparaged. The dawns and dusks of generations followed upon one another, spawned veiled abominations until the Holy Lady of the Ark stirred the profane layer of iniquity. The war emerged from the shadows in the chamber where the living honor death over the ashes and then split forth. The sacred ark is nearing its ruin, but our lot is not yet cast. Your servant's not yet broken. The Undying One awaits your deeds to cover you in glory. I killed the cult's leader with my own hands. One sees now that this was but a pawn, ushered into place merely to deflect the falling sword. The player knew the game was forfeit and thus made a trade. A few of their tribe sent to the slaughter so that they might sell the lie that the foe was dead. They call the true master the Sire, which spawned the cult, a vessel of Xeno heresy, a fierce yet cunning predator that twists their minds into a single knot with only its will. That knot must be severed. This is the worst scenario imaginable. All this time, your ship has been carrying the very progenitor of the Gene Stealer cell, a Xenos of immense psychic and physical strength who has total control over the cultists. It must be destroyed. This is no longer a question of our own safety, but rather the continued existence of the Expanse as a whole. Come dress our wounds. We have many lives to take today. The Deathspinner mends the wounds of the breathing with a bloody thread. A horde of predators hunt you, Lady of the Ark. Here in the dark tunnels, the faithful stand in their way, but death is whispering for them, and they will not last long. I received a Saint's Bone Charm. Born by a Death Cult assassin, when the wearer gains a stack of Blood Bless, they also gain 20 toughness for 2 rounds. Does not stack. Well, toughness is useless to me, so I'm very surprised at that as a gem, because generally you take... I would think you would always take Medicae as your ability that increases your health, so not quite sure what you want toughness for. Go to your people, Dom and CC, for it is difficult for them to die without your voice. The Voxmaster's pleas still echo through the bays, and the muzzles still bark. The spinners say the Enforcer's post has not yet fallen. The end is not now. May the tenets of the web guide your blade, Dom and CC, be swift. Break through to the Enforcer post. There's a swinging chandelier.
They will see. Oh, yes.
Face covered in carved, bleeding glyphs makes a respectful gesture of invitation. Let me show you the way, Domin. Show me the way. Usual suspect. Yes. Why do I feel like I've lost someone? Oh, my mercenary guy. He's no longer available. He's not available in this fight, at least. Well, turns out there's a bit of mutiny on the ship from some gene stealers. Trying to, end things with the progenitor of the gene stealers. I assume that's not, doesn't literally mean the original gene stealer, but just a very, 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 very strong gene stealer is apparently wandering around my ship somewhere causing havoc. Oh, I got it. They're killing each other. I'm so confused. Can't go that way apparently, so this way it is.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Saving, what a pose. He's ready to go into battle. Puts down the rifle and dabs forward with a silky handkerchief, while shoving it under a tight band of the adamantium belt across his chest. His gilded frock coat is overlaid with bullet-riddled and melted flak vest that barely fits around his voluminous waist. Behind him, a motley band of enforcers, armed clerks, and laborers greet you with enthusiastic shouts. A group of captives, silent and dejected, sits a short distance away. I'm delighted to see you in good health. Your ladyship, I'm afraid by report of the inspection of the ship's storehouses will be slightly delayed due to extraordinary circumstances. The enforcers reported that you had been sighted in this compartment, and I humbly believed it was my duty to head for the freight line with this very modest army. Would you kindly move a little to your right, your ladyship? Much obliged. I will continue to spill my blood, nor stop to heal my wounds until the corruption that has befouled my ship is destroyed. You are indeed correct, your ladyship. Serfs, enforcers, officers, tech priests, and Tunnel-rats have all united in their fight against the rebellious scum. The only ones missing are the Inferni. It seems they were the backbone of this mutiny, and they strangled all those who were not privy to their dastardly plan. Yet, as you can see, our enemies also include those who swore an oath to you not so long ago. Crew members who fell for the rebel propaganda. It is your choice whether to sentence them yourself or leave the execution to me after you have departed on your business. Take it the inspection did not go well. It was going splendidly until we were rudely interrupted by the traitorous mutants. I'm afraid I have temporarily had to requisition weapons and uniforms for myself and my militia, but do not worry. Every spent bullet will be accounted for and added to the unplanned extermination of heretics column in the ledger. Do you know what? Let's go dogmatic. Why not? You know, servants freeze in reverent silence. Seldom do they have the opportunity to witness rogue traders swear a sacred vow to the god emperor. How bad is the situation? Quite bad, but it could have been far worse. If it were not for Mistress Sauerbuck's paranoia and insufferable temper, as you well know, she has a nasty habit of expecting betrayal from everyone except your ladyship. She had therefore taken care to draw up special protocols for all sorts of mutiny. She had stationed agents on every deck. When the riot began, these agents took out many of the seditious officers and mounted a defense. In addition, I have been informed of at least 3 cases in which the officers inciting the enforcers to mutiny were shot by Jocasta's personal aides. Looks like she had already been keeping an eye on her least reliable subordinates. I should give the Emperor a candle in gratitude for making her such a suspicious hag. I should warn you that many of the rebels were carrying enforcers' equipment during the battle. Apparently they took it from the soldiers assisting in the rescue efforts. Those traitors from the Infernus Guild stabbed them in the back. Be careful. Why, I intend to die for you, your ladyship. But I must admit, we are quite exhausted from fighting our way here. We are not really suited to being an assault squad. I think your ladyship should head for the enforcer's post. You'll be safer there. Meanwhile, we will take a breather and smoke a few more dozen heretics out of their holes. God Emperor willing, I will not have to die a glorious death with your name on my lips after all, and will instead begin auditing the damage the ship has suffered, as well as the losses among the crew. It is a routine procedure, one in which I have become quite proficient. Well, that makes it sound like that we,
One step at a time.
A group of sharp commoners are huddled together on their knees. They wear no armor, just filthy rags and tattered coveralls. Some hide their gaze, whilst others sob quietly or mutter prayers. Only one woman, swarthy and heavily built, glares at you. She's trying to appear proud and fearless, but her lip is trembling. What are you waiting for? Just to end us and be done with it? Isn't that what tyrants do? Are you from the cult of the Ravenous Star? Cult? Is that what you call our liberators? You, anyone who fights the oppressors is a heretic. Who put you up to this rebellion? The liberators are true heroes. When the fiery death rained down on our slums, not one of you enforcers lifted a finger to save us. But the Inferni went out of the way to pull children out from under the rubble, mend wounds, and comfort widows. They opened our eyes. They said that we no longer need to endure beatings, fight over crumbs of food, or die after you have worked us to the bone. That people can live as equals, take care of one another, and have dignity. This is what they are fighting for. You profit from keeping us in poverty, and your faith is false. Why would the Emperor want his believers to suffer in vain? Even the ship's confessor renounced the false covenants and went on to raise the folk hero Nemesis, and you killed both of them. Imperium's history has shown time and again that the rabble is incapable of building a civilized society without governance. Alas, peasants do not read historical treatises. Thought they were just mutations. Are you saying we've been tricked by inhuman fiends by the Holy Throne? What have we done? You will atone with your blood or perish this instant. Forgive us, Lord Captain. We won't forget your mercy. Give us weapons and a round of ammunition and send us forward. The bastards will answer for everything. Even death is kinder than false hope. And you guys, stop guarding them and get forward yourselves. There's no reason for you guys to be here anymore either. Laborers, dead people, lots more dead people.
What lies?
Oh, apparently there is some loot around. We've got some trash up here. I wonder if that's supposed to be Jocasta's voice I can hear. It told me to go forth. Go forth and murder. This way maybe? No, this looks like a dead end. How about this lift? Can we use this lift? No, this lift is no longer working. Where am I supposed to go? Keep your eyes sharp. You guys are going to rest here, right? Yeah, cool. Happy with that. Not a problem.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
If we come from here, came from back here, we weren't able to get around here, that's fine. That's up here, but it just leads to a dead end. This direction is also a dead end. This is a lift that I assume... Oh no, there you go, it does work. Go up.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Get back, your ladyship. The wretches have taken... Oh! Well, let's clear this.
Applaud my brilliance.
I've got another lovely rock sword. Again, I really don't get those weapons. And I wonder if that other voice I can now hear is supposed to be the Infernus Master. Alive, we're here, we're holding on. Glory to House Von Valence. Hello! I don't know if you're going to be alive much longer, mate. The route control console stares dispassionately at the carnage unfolding on the tracks. Sounds of an approaching train ring in the distance. With a single command, you could avert that train and send it straight into the thick of the battle, ending the lives of both the Xenospawn and your subjects. In the roar of the oncoming train, you hear the rumble of starting engines and the screeching of spinning blades from the distant past. For a moment, you are transported to a different time, where once again you watch suddenly as thousands of soldiers cram into chimeras and valkyries to go on a desperate offensive. They will not return because you have commanded them to die. Rush to save my people. Consul silently observes your heroism. Its lumens blinking with indifference. Got it. So it could have gone through this track, in other words. Would have killed these 3 people and these, I'm guessing, 3 people in these 4 big holes. Get your characters into position. Well, let's definitely charge forward as best as possible. Gonna everyone as far forward as possible. I mean, we're not gonna get in the way of any of like Cass's abilities because we are gonna continue to charge forward. Oh, that's luckily she's got a long distance weapon because that's a terrible movement. And Adira as a final. Oh, nice. Most of us get to go first. That's what I have. We have 8 guys. I've also got 5 big and ugly. I've got 2 marksmen back here and a sniper in the background. Abominable King. That sounds fun. I have no idea what he does, but he sounds disgusting. And the Aberrant again.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Did you manage to stun anybody? Let's actually, oh, can I get anyone else in this? It doesn't look like I can go up another level. The Abominable King.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh. Innate resilience. Immune to mental damage and cannot be stunned, pushed, or knocked prone. Okay, he can't be stunned. Good to know. Oh, where? Oh, I am quite far down that list of, can't quite manage to, grab myself some water points. Then what do we have? We have, oh, the Hybrid Sniper. At least he got stunned. The Aberrant, the Abominable King, and the Aberrant. The Aberrant. Let's go. Call the bolt.
Swiftly to strike.
Let us.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh no, I should. That was silly. That was silly. I should have used this on that guy. That would have worked. Continue to put bullets in this guy. We'll start to lower both his armor and his dodge.
I understand your intent.
Could have done this to begin with. Could have gotten some extra goes for Adira, and I think it is needed for this round. Curse the King. $36 to their willpower and toughness.
If I may.
You, my friend, you need some hope. Have to. Oh, hey, that got me. Fortunately, I can see CC.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Let's give it to. Maybe I shouldn't have given it to CC. Let's give it to CC. Let's switch weapon. And turn on piercing shot. Not gonna use Call the Bold. Nice. Let's blind the king, or try to anyway. Full warning on Cass, because kind of stuck right in the middle of nowhere. And then
Will do.
move you up a little bit. And let's actually move you up
What is this foreboding?
a little bit.
Do not believe the traitor's books, Carl. The mutineers have captured the bridge and are feeding you lies. The Lord Captain is not
A genius at work.
human. Do not let them
You are marked for demise.
Guaranteed hit against Sniper in the background. You know what? Let's go and take him out. Beautiful. We've got
But of course.
another heroic act. Let's go and blind this one. Forewarning.
Not this
Oh, I can't see that guy. Let's see if we can save our enforcers. Because, you know, enforcers, Astra Medistarum, they've given the short end of the stick.
Will do.
But they need some love, folks. They truly need some love. And did I hit? Yep, let's hit the king.
What? Was that you? Or
Let us...
A new note in discordant melody.
Lord Captain, we believe that you are alive and we need you wherever you are.
You are marked for demise.
Oh,
Everywhere.
he seems to be getting a go.
Officers are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
Apparently. I think he's unsure whether he's having a go, but he's apparently having a go. He's got too many targets is the problem. He can't decide what he's doing. Paradox solved. Good. Good attack.
A new note in discordant
Oh, one health
melody.
remaining. Go and reload 'cause it's free. I don't know if it's always going to be free, so let's... you've now just gone and gotten that.
do.
Try and blind that one as well.
anything else?
Bring your go up, and let's try and save this crew
Will
member.
do.
15 health. This is one brave guy.
Huh. What if?
Piercing, extra damage. The Abominable King is now dead. You've only got one guy you haven't blinded. We're simply going to go and leave you there that time. Same thing.
See.
The senior officers, aided by the enforcers, have made an attempt on the rogue trader's life. Thankfully,
Someone please turn off that Vox.
Oh, a wicked.
an imposter is operating aboard the ship.
What if?
Captain, and eliminate the pretender, along with all the traitors.
Ah, behold the wrath of madness!
Everybody play nice. And...
A maelstrom of madness!
gonna... Two aberrations left, basically aberrants. Something just burnt. Oh no, that's coming down from the ceiling. I thought something just like burnt off the top of them. That's cool.
But enforcers and officers are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
If only you knew what awaits you.
Cool. Is this actually her go? No, this is not her go. This is apparently she gets a go now. So right, no attacking. Fair.
If it serves your cause.
Let's put you in good cover. Let's analyze the enemy.
Pet monkey.
And let's expose weakness.
If I must.
Back to CC. We get yet another shot because that seems to turn on every time it comes back to us.
You are marked.
Not that I mind. And back to Cass. I think this is still our opening turn. I think we're still on Cass's opening turn, basically. All of that came from her.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Do not let them fool you. Shoot, kill.
My heart sings with the thrill of battle.
People saved. Gloriously, I'd like to add. Attack for the Emperor and the Rogue Trader.
Aided by the enforcers, have made an attempt on the Rogue Trader's life.
That is how you save your people, folks.
Captain is safe on the bridge.
No room for the enemy to even attack. Alright, let's see what we've got. First tier archetype ability. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 14% more damage to enemies. Alright, let's make sure she stands next to people. Her, Adira, and Elliot. I think, you know, we make a nice little group out of them. And what skills to put up? Lower the warp, I think. Just start rounding things off, you know. First tier comprehensive analysis. Got instant exposure. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Instant exposure. And I guess it'll be tech use. Because, you know, we really could do with some more tech use. Oh, Medicae, I suppose, because doesn't his health go off Medicae? It does. I should have been putting up Medicae a long time ago. Get some more health. He does a little bit light on health, to be honest. First tier talent. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Deals an additional 5+ base dancer's weapon skill percentage damage against enemies armed with a melee weapon. Sure. And we can't have Medicae, so... Ooh, athletics, I believe we were putting on a little bit of that. Half the bonus granted by voice command remains until the end of combat. All allies affected by officer's abilities gain bonuses to all resistance tests equal to 24. That's not bad. Whenever an officer's ability grants action points to an ally, that ally also gains +1 to all characteristics for every action point gained until the end of combat. The officer's resolve was increased by +3, sure. And we shall give her the skill of... I have no idea. Lore of the Imperium. What have we got? And no more Law of Xenos. Law of the Warp. Perfect shot additionally grants the operative 30% armor penetration against enemies that are 7 cells away or further. Perfect spot being, I believe, the point where I crouch behind something. If I remember correctly, okay, awareness is maxed out. Law of Xenos, why not?
Operating aboard the ship. Protect the true Lord Captain and eliminate the pretender along with...
Whoa, Enforcer Officer, nobody died under my watch. Stop taking a nap. We know you're not dead. Slowly walks there. Had Webbers, apparently. He had 2 Webbers. Well, he was doing a bit of dual wielding. I hear burners. Enforcers.
That wasn't so
Tried
difficult.
unsuccessfully to shield themselves and their loved ones from bullets. There are no traces of mutations on their bodies.
There will be no peace in my
goods.
wake.
Push through because I am an assault squad.
Another notch.
Defuse the bomb. The poor fellow has died of his deep wounds. Bloodied entrails are dribbling out of his clothes. It is a very horrible battle. Charge! Whoa, get in here.
Are better at searching.
Okay. Why do people, like, keep blowing themselves up? How did these guys die from that explosion? That is impressive.
Oh, there. Done.
I sense something nearby.
Industrial Fisaline. Oh, hello. Some pistols, which nobody cares about.
They will
Watch
see.
your steps.
Oh, yes. They all will see.
Found that trap.
Genius triumphs.
Oh, got a lot of traps up there.
Another notch.
None are better at searching.
Keep disarming these traps.
Applaud my brilliance.
An officer key opens a vault containing service equipment. This key? No, that's an elevator, I think. Worth having a look.
What lies beyond?
Wow. The woman before you radiates an alien beauty. The bony crest on her forehead, the violet tint of her skin, the graceful clawed fingers give away her Xenos heritage. Her robes resemble those of an old mutant you put to death in the family crypt. And her posture is regal and powerful. Sapphire light oozes from beneath the half-lowered eyelids, and a haughty smirk stretches her lips. You fight in vain, genetic remnant. We have already won. The Sire's song echoes in the dreams of those who are pure. The rest are destined for oblivion. The Sire's sorrowful phalanx has extended, and soon the others will follow. Whatever you plan to attempt, it matters no more. Whispers sink their fangs into your most painful memory as into an exposed nerve. It knocks the air out of your lungs as you remember the pain that you have tried so desperately to forget. Your body is broken and flawed, and your mind is bleeding. You should have given up long ago, fading one. Accept your death and let go of your torment. Who are you? Speak, impure one. Speak all you want. I will end this battle before it even begins. Ooh. I have a low willpower chance. Where is your sire? What is he? I failed. Singing Angel is where you used to dwell. Impure one, from his rightful seat he leads us to the many-armed Emperor. The Sire is a child of the many-armed Emperor, blood of his blood, a covenant gifted to us. His song binds us in sacred unity. He is goodness, survival, promise. I will ask again, who are you? Willpower test failed. Attack. Kills on the Reaping, kill the heretics, loyal to the Sire. It's...
Curious.
None of this is going well. After reaching a will, something monstrous has touched the rogue trader's side. Well, that's a permanent skill. And, yeah, there's a few traps lying around. So that'll be fun.
Believe the traitor's books, Clark. The mutineers have captured the bridge and are feeding you lies. The Lord Captain is not with them. They are not human. Do not let them fool you.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. These ruby flashes are choking me.
The Harvester. That sounds pretty brutal. Oh, not hiding their abilities. That's interesting. This creature is immune to mental damage and cannot be stunned. Telekinetic explosion. Marks is on the battlefield. In the next round, an explosion occurs, dealing damage with 30% armor penetration to all units in that zone. Rough. Especially when we have so many flipping traps blocking our way. Oh. Oh no, he's just glowing red. I thought that looks a bit like a Eldari. Let us... we're going to give the extra turn to Elliot because she happens to be here.
Not a servitor.
Can we? Ah, come on. Oh, got it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
200 health disappeared.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere.
This is perfect spot? Yeah, I thought so.
Just designate a target. This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Ah, 95% chance. How you let me down. How you let me down. Let's also mark them as prey. Let's mark...
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Mass oppression. Then a 20-star radius. All creatures in a 5-star radius around that cell must pass a willpower resistance test. Oh dear lord. No, he's probably not really any good to put that on. You're probably not going to see your turn is the problem. You might. Let's try that on you. And then willpower and toughness. DC. Give you some more willpower. Shoot to kill. We won't bother with the front line. I don't know where I want it to go. So the Harvester gets to go next. Where's that happening? Genuinely. Oh, that's happening in the back line. That's okay.
The senior officers, aided by the enforcers, have made an attempt on the rogue trader's life. Thankfully, the Lord Captain is...
I know what is to come.
Sensory deprivation.
Protect the true Lord Captain and eliminate the pretender along with all...
Anything else? Be gone!
Oh wow. That one just dropped dead, being the closest bad guy. That was pretty nice. Let's perfect spot ourselves. Then start adding things to them.
Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere. But enforcers and officers
Will do.
are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
Was that you?
Priest. Some willpower. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord.
The wicked must be appeased.
Well, the harvester's almost dead. We also got rid of another guy in the background. Okay, it seems pretty pointless putting that on them anymore. Let's go for the mental tyrant. Is there the... Pretty much the only other guy I'm in any way slightly worried about. Have we marked them as prey? Yep, they've been marked as prey.
Only the devil will ascend.
Oh! They set off explosives as well. Yeah, I think she just got webbed.
The storm approaches. Schemes within schemes.
Well, the harvester is dead.
Another one is shattered.
That explosion is no longer going to happen. I just shot that guy and killed them as well. See if we can get you another go this turn. Let's blind this dude.
The senior officers, aided by the enforcers, have made an attempt on the road traders' life.
A predictable downfall.
They're dead too. Revel in slaughter.
A wicked thought.
An imposter is operating aboard the ship. Protect the true Lord Captain. Along with all the traitors.
A wicked
Everybody play nice.
thought. Evade claims. Another one.
Magus Patron. Oh, that's mental time. Oh, whoa, who's I've got a Magus. Have we got another one over here?
Lord Captain.
No, okay. Well, I'm a little bit worried about that guy as well, actually.
Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors.
Oh.
Marked for
and
demise.
officers are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
A genius at work.
I'll show you why navigators are feared. Cover me!
Oh, yeah, wait, I've already used that.
But of course,
I have my heroic act, but I've already gone and used one, unfortunately.
farewell. Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Not with them. They are not human. Do not let them fool you. Shoot to kill.
Okay, we're down to 6 guys. But I'm not feeling so bad about any of that. We're simply going to skip her extra go. Magus Patron, what exactly are you going to do? Psychic Patronage.
The senior officers, aided by the enforcers.
Okay, generally helps out their allies, that's fine.
On the bridge, but be warned. An imposter is operating aboard the ship.
Me? If you insist, Lord.
Captain, and eliminate the pretender, along with all the traitors. The true believers will inherit all. The angel will reward us.
Oh, here you go, yeah, so he moved. Like, I'm sure something just happened. So we've got these 2 guys on the right. We've got this guy in the back right, this guy back left.
Lord Captain,
I bring mercy and retribution.
wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere. But
I am your blade and shield.
Kill this one. And leap into combat. Guy bleeding? Yeah, this guy bleeding.
I shall not fail.
Just kill it.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't think I can quite jump over a grenade. Pascal.
Activate calculate fury algorithm. Equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
I can't quite get into melee range. 0 damage. Wow. He took 0 damage. Pascal took a lot more than 0.
I move as if unseen. I understand your intent. Hear you moving. No more.
2 remaining. Back left and back right, yeah. Oh, I still have some shots in me.
This tedium is beneath me. I am not your sin. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
We'll call that you. You exploded.
My reckoning will be swift.
That's a lot of single shooting.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Ah, just out of range. Alright, we'll do the same thing twice. People have another go.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Trust me.
There should be an undamaged Vox station somewhere near the lift shaft. Okay, nobody move.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush. Yes, genius triumphs. Another notch.
Let's remove the one surrounding everybody first.
Everyone, applaud my brilliance. There, done. Another notch.
What's the point? We got rid of
Applaud my
the
brilliance.
willpower detriment effect thing we had going.
Genius.
Alright, we're looking pretty good.
triumphs.
Get rid of these 2 as well, just to make sure.
Another notch.
Right, we're clear.
Applaud my brilliance.
Let's pick up all of the loot.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Improved Weber. I still don't want it, but thank you. That is a Vox caster, which I have to go and use. Everybody is dead and blown up. Activate the Vox station. Quiet, Infernus Master. Lord Captain, God Emperor be praised. Everyone says Station Victus inquires cautiously, does Mistress Class still accompany you? You can't get rid of me that easily, Victus. I'm fine. Acknowledged. Guide situation on board to me. Mistress Sauerback and the enforcers are defending the officer's deck. I am also here coordinating the loyalist forces. The key compartments are holding, but we have not been able to turn the tide of battle just yet. The bridge has been overrun by the enemy. The master helmsman's fate is unknown. Judging by the density of the defenses, it is where the rebel leader is holed up. Mistress Sauerback has launched 3 assaults so far without success. We are taking control of the elevator shaft to launch another attack, but the platform has been destroyed and the emergency elevator can only accommodate a small force. No one dares give commands on my bridge. Send me the elevator.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh, we missed a few things. One was a bit more grenades, and the other is a simple bolter. Let's collect all. Sept. And yes, we'll be taking the usual suspects to my bridge. I am fully expecting to find I am fully expecting to find him in my throne. If I don't, I'm actually going to be a little bit disappointed. I expect him to be lording it over them like crazy.
It's your enemy! It falls to you now.
There he is. Who is this? An exact copy of you sits on the throne. A sinister double crawled into reality from behind the looking glass. Oh. Her gaze meets yours and the world expands sharply, crushing you with an overwhelming sense of your own insignificance. From somewhere far away, across millions of light years, a god is looking at you through those eyes. He sees you and he is hungry, insatiably, unquenchably so. Something starts scratching at the walls of your mind, making you ill. You hear a stifled groan behind you. Even standing near this entity is torturous for anyone who possesses psychic powers. Not one step further, void scum. I sentence you to death for endangering the Lord Captain's safety. It has latched onto him, grinding his thoughts like a millstone. That is this monster. What is this monster? Don't look. Don't look. Your own eyes. The Lord Captain never left the bridge. We dropped the elevator to keep the mutineers out. Wound Rava, you're not yourself. I must stop you for your own good. I don't want to kill him. I like him too much. The Lord Captain is in danger. I must protect. He stops, his chest rising and falling heavily. He is badly wounded, but he will live if he receives help soon. Your doppelganger remains seated and motionless on the throne, but her posture betrays the tension of a predator ready to pounce. He catches your gaze, and the vessel of your soul overflows with a cascade of images and feelings. You hear a song, a chorus of countless whispers that weave a tantalizing melody. You feel a unity with something great and beautiful. It's bigger than you, bigger than the ship, and everyone on it. Willpower minus 60. So I have a 0% chance of succeeding. Get off my throne. Nice. A rumbling growl shudders through every nerve ending in your body. It is roar of a beast defending its territory. The throne is longer yours. It was never yours in the first place. Very much was. Can't do dogmatic. I have done the impossible before, and soon your death will become simply another page in the chronicle of my deeds. Your heart feels strangely calm. It seems that performing feats of heroism has become second nature to you. Word of your great deeds, past deeds, has traveled beyond the entire Cronus expanse and far beyond. A ripple of dissonance runs through the chorus of voices as they screech in anger, vexation, defiance. The song no longer carries a sense of overpowering superiority. The bridge shudders as a crushing roar billows across it. Behind the facade of what leering face you glimpse the monstrous shadow. The shadow in the void that wants only to devour you. Yes, come forth. Bring it on.
I wish to vivisect you.
You cannot stop the edge of faithful.
Acolyte hybrids. Oh, we've got an aberrant in the corner. Acolyte hybrid, acolyte hand cutter, or hybrid cutter. Marksman and acolytes behind me. Have we got more? Oh, we do. We have a couple over here. just a straight up gene stealer. That's nice. More to the point, something that I am genuinely a little bit disappointed by is, where's Nomos? Shouldn't Nomos be generally helping, like, manipulate the ship to save us? I don't know. I feel like the fact that we've awakened him and kept him alive and had him around, I feel like he should have more of an impact on these things. Another gene stealer back here. What's... Despising the weak. This creature does 50% more damage against prone enemies. Okay. Increased by percentage. Each critical hit inflicts the terrified effect on the target for 3 rounds. 2 times agility percentage bonus, natural armor, and a whole bunch of things I don't know about. How about this guy? Surely I can see everything he's got. Frenzied Devotion. The Sire's target makes a willpower resistant test with a -40 penalty. When a failed test, that target is forced to fight against his allies for 2 rounds. It can only be used against a target suffering the terrified effect. Powerful leap. And Frenzied Devotion gives it a chance to add Terrified, Aberration's Touch. As long as the Sire is alive, all of his allies have the Frenzied Devotion effect. Call of the Void. Got through 60% and 30%. He summons reinforcements and gains immunity to all damage for 1 round. Right. So this fight has to last at least 3 rounds. Natural armor, Shadow in the Void. Enemies must have willpower resistant test or suffer mental damage. All of his enemies suffer a -10 penalty to willpower. Okay then. Right. What I'm going to do is... Elliot goes there with DC beside. Let's stick Adira in there. It bugs me how this cannot be centralized. So in fact, no, you go on forward. No, wait. Come back. Because I think I'll get a bit of a better angle from back here, basically. Oh, he's got like a giant bubble around him. I assume that's just like his absolute horrible mental nonsense. So hang on. So when he summons reinforcements and gains immunity to all damage for 1 round. He doesn't get any extra turns or anything. He does get to go next, followed by this aberrant right there. Okay, so let's start the battle. Of course, we get to go first. Yeah, I think that's the best. Let's get everybody like this. Hang on, let us... No, wait, that way, because we want...
Isn't this a job for
We want to get this guy.
serfs?
That just probably took off a whole load of his health. I wish I was paying attention as to how much. In fact, yeah, let's go slightly right. Stunned. Not stunned. Did I stun the aberrant? No, I did not. I don't think stunned. Oh, I stunned that one. Did I stun you? No. Yes. Okay, so I stunned a few people. Not too many, but a few.
I'm
Let's...
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, his skill's a little bit more. Multiple points. So 66% health is about, ooh, I don't know, 900? Give or take. I love the sparks falling from the ceiling. We want to put... this right in there.
Me? If you insist,
This
Lord
right
Captain.
in there. And...
I am a navigator.
this
not a
right in
servitor.
there. Now let's remind myself. Powerful leap. Whenever an enemy moves into the side's melee range or starts their turn adjacent to him, that enemy must pass a willpower resistance test. So ideally, we don't want to be starting next to him. Now.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We want to... Aberrant. Sire. Aberrant.
A wicked thought.
We've got one that's got maybe a bit of a bigger range. Doesn't look like it. 2 times target deflection plus target armor divided by 2 direct damage. So 4 and 23, about 50 damage. Nothing too high.
Huh. What if... Another one is shattered.
Let us...
Schemes.
Oh, damn it. I should have shot first because I think that took off my armor piercing and my color bolt things. Let us... Run and gun. This guy, he has got a melee thing, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got a rock saw. A good old-fashioned rock saw.
Let's see. Into discordant melody.
Everybody play nice.
Behold my
Firearm mastery. Another heroic act. Let's finish off this guy. Good. He's taken out of the list. Infernus Marksman over here. We also want to take him out. The Acolyte Hybrid Cutter. Not too fussed about. Let us decrease his stats. Bring myself forward. And also... probably worth... dodge and parry by 31%. Yes, but Keebler. Okay, why can't I use a heroic act? Okay, never mind. So we'll go to Cass.
A wicked thought.
Oh no, wait. I think I have just used a heroic act. That's mental. Yes, give Keebler an extra turn.
Death in colors.
You are alive and we need you. Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone.
Death comes in silence. I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
That's their mark. Many times next attack against this selected enemy cannot be dodged or parried.
The undying Emperor whispers his will. My blade whispers your name.
Yeah, I think he just became immune. Three reinforcements and a big and ugly. He is now immune to damage.
The shadows will slip by the web.
Yep, immune to damage, that's fine.
Let your soul be purged.
Do not believe the traitor's book.
Caught by the web,
Engineers have captured the bridge and are
as the tenants demand. Let your soul be purged.
Right, that's the aberrant gone as well. That's good, because he was a big and ugly. Oh, we have this once more. Let's blind out the Gene Stealer. And probably mark them down a little bit as well. Let's mark the Gene Stealer. Let's mark this Gene Stealer. Let's mark this aberrant.
Trust me. The other side awaits.
Ah, yes, the Sire. We've just got random people having goes now. I don't really know.
As honor ordained. The shadows will see it done. Brings me no pleasure, as the tenets demand. Final web. As honor ordained, the other side awaits.
Right, 2 more dead.
Trust me.
Let's just keep on dancing.
I shall not fear the blade whispers your name. Trust me. By the web. As honor ordained, death is a blessing.
Now the Gene Stealer dead. Let's blind the aberrant. Once again, bring me up the order of attack. And we'll leave that there. Back to Kibala, who's just jumping around, having a merry old time. We now have... How many of these do we have left? 2. Ooh, I might not be able to make this next person.
The shadows will see it done.
I think I'm going to be too far away. And I've run out. I've run out of dancing merry time. Not bad though, hey. We're down to 6 bad guys. We've killed a Gene Stealer, both the Barons, the Sires currently hiding behind a shield. Yeah, there's not too much left. We've got 2 little guys here, 2 little guys here, and 1 little guy here. Oh, right next to me. I didn't realize that.
If I may.
Let's remove him from existence.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Okay, this is in fact still Cassia's first go, technically. We don't have any movement, unfortunately, but let's try this. Let's try this ability. Why not?
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's make a red circle of death.
None will stand against.
Let's see if we can take out this Gene Stealer and Baron. Oh, not bad. Let's finish those guys off. Hopefully not start any problems of the warp. Wow, that's not good. Prone targets get hurt a lot more. She exploded. There are, however, only 2 people left standing. Oh, he's got quite a lot of health. Oh, Hidera, what did you do? Oh! Of course, what am I doing? Why am I...
Don't frighten me!
Why am I still pushing things? We're already... I don't know why I was doing that. That's obviously going to cause an attack of opportunity.
Swift and silent.
I'm increasing my number of enemies. That's just stupid. And Idira is down. Idira went pop.
If I must.
They are not. Do not let them fool you. Shoot to kill.
No weakness is hidden from my sight. I deal death with my hands.
No, not that one. Damn it. He can't be hurt for this round. I have to wait till next round. Can we reach him? Oh, we can.
I understand your intent.
Have a grenade. We blew something up over here, apparently. That good of a grenade thrower. TC, okay, not quite.
Is my muse.
Not quite next to them, that's good. We do have the correct weapon equipped.
Genius at work. Schemes within schemes. Hold the wrath of madness. Another one is shattered.
All right, well, he's dead.
Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere, but enforcers and officers are still loyal to you.
Bring Kibala up.
Still loyal to you.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Shadow in the void, that's fine.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And we simply have to wait till next round for the
Bad. I'm still standing.
bubble to disappear. Right. I have to give it a go, really. Dodge, beautiful.
If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift. This tedium is beneath me. Ancestors guide me. I
We
am
of course
not
put on
your
perfect
Xenos
spot, which
pet
probably should have been on
monkey.
already. And the beginning of next round, shoot them. CC, you come around this way. Hey, dodged as well.
Let's see.
All right, more reinforcements. Why are they all so far away? Why are they all so far away? All right, there's 8 more guys on the map.
Lord Captain, believe that you are alive and we need you. Wherever you are, we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere. But
Step by
enforcers and
step,
officers are
I lead.
Don't think I've walked in. No, I haven't walked into that.
Marked for demise. Oh, a wicked thought.
Run and gun. Burn them.
Schemes without the wrath of madness.
Dodged. Only get to dodge one, unfortunately. All of these guys. Yes, come forward. Come closer. This works. People can reach you all a bit better now. Probably. Oh no, not quite. Oh yeah, there's always that one. Other aberrant coming forward. I don't quite like how they all get their goes before me, though. Kibala. Now.
I will lead the Prince of Scarlet.
Okay. You ran in very much the wrong direction. That was... I mean, she was standing there. We're going to run around someone. Just run through this way. I mean... That was completely pointless. That was a waste of a go. Gene Stealer. Dodge. Into more damage than good.
Aim for the heart next time.
Pascal. Have you come down this way then? Are we bleeding? We're bleeding. Beautifully done. Oh, not bleeding anymore. That's...
Messiah's song guides me.
Cass. Now, Kibala is one step away from... Who still has a shield? I guess it goes until it's go, not one round. Well, that's a bit of a lie, to be honest.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servant. I have a bow painted black.
That gets rid of... That's one.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
They even click on them? It was a bit of a wild click, to be honest. The problem is that Ailey... Oh, wait, hang on, though. I think if I give Ailey an extra go, he does get movement. That's one of her things. And never mind, I used too many things, so that's not going to happen anyway.
I am a navigator,
Power and toughness.
not a servitor.
That'll help. His shield disappears. He jumps all the way over there.
Soothe my soul.
Did he mind control me? No, he didn't.
Is hidden from my sight.
Beautiful. Single shot.
I approach the designated position, if it serves your cause.
How is that hitting me and not the actual Gene Stealer behind her? Like, are you actually being serious right now?
Ancestors, guide me!
And then I actually have to dodge it.
If I must. No weakness is hidden from my sight. Pay with your blood in the name of WH40K!
what she said.
Slips beyond the veil.
Pay with your blood. Let's see if I can live through taking one step away. I lived.
A wicked thought.
Concentrated fire.
Let's see.
Mutineers have captured the bridge and are
For demise.
not with them. They are not human. Do not
Um.
A new note in the Scarden's melody.
The bugger lives. Bugger lives indeed. Well, this is a little bit devastating. CC may die.
A genius at work.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff doesn't really make too much. Let's entrench. Oh, this could hurt. This could so hurt. Now, luckily, I have that going for me. Okay, that's fine. But this is what I'm mostly scared of. This could really hurt. Dodged! Captain,
that you are alive and we need you wherever
Um,
we urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere. But enforcement
Is a blessing.
loyal to you.
the sire is dead.
Still loyal to you.
Damn it! Just outside of my range, and that only gives me one, doesn't it? I haven't been lucky enough to go and grab like 12 from that, have I? No, just the one, unfortunately. Have reckless abandon.
Request approved. The Omniscient knows all.
Not
Comprehend.
bleeding or anything. Okay. Work.
Request approved.
That's about all I've got for Pascal. Oh, now you want to come close. Oh wow, little 3-hit thing going on there. Interesting.
With them, they are not human. Do not let them fool you. Shoot to kill.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Be careful not to cross my gaze.
The enforcers have made an attempt on the road.
As duty
Go
demands.
to that one.
The Lord Captain is safe on the bridge.
Set that one on fire. Let's give Pascal an extra go.
If I may.
Running binary code.
Cool, he's dead. That'll be you. Use the lot of our heroic acts.
This tedium is beneath me.
Reload, reload,
If it
reload.
serves your cause.
Captain, we believe that you are alive and we need you wherever you are. We urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Officers are still
Shooting. Can I step away? Yes, I can. Switch weapons. Concentrated fire.
Schemes within schemes.
Burn them.
A wicked Predictable.
And double burn them. Ooh. That was a bit of a fight, hey. The whole unable to kill him in one round. Really draws it out. I'll take that, thank you very much.
Another one is shattered.
Are you sure it's dead? Shoot it again. The hulking carcass of the monster lies in front of you. The amber fire has left its baneful eyes, departed along with the last drops of foul blood oozing from its wounds. In the distance, the master houseman slowly regains consciousness. He immediately recoils from the dead creature, swearing profanely. Lord Captain, I'm guilty as charged. I was not myself. I fell for the filthy Xenos' tricks like a green cabin boy. I make no excuses. I know the rules, and I request capital punishment. Strike off my head and be done with it. What happened to you? The renegade stormed the bridge and then brought that thing in. We held our ground, but as soon as the monster looked at us, my mind went blank. It was like being a puppet. Damn those Xenos tricks. You have a duty before the dynasty. This is not your fault. I like this guy. Then the old tub will have to put up with me a while longer. I appreciate your clemency, Lord Captain. I like the guy. Here comes Jocasta. Lord Captain, the vessel has been secured. The mutineers in all compartments have lost the will to fight all at once. Some have fainted, while others have gone into shock or panic. I believe they sensed that their despicable overlord was dead. You sure there are no traitors among your people? Not anymore. Several enforcer squads were compromised, but I shut down the ventilation systems in their compartments and asphyxiated them. Once we are done here, we will enter with flamers, burn the bodies, and do a personnel sweep. Anyone suspicious goes out of the airlock. Your foresight is commendable. It is the duty of the Master at Arms to anticipate any threat to the ship's safety, even one as unusual as an uprising by genetic aberration, supported by the highest ranking officers. He was infected and I killed him. He was always a self-important and a sycophant. He honored the creed, even he did not deserve to become one of those creatures. Where's the Infernus Master now? That entire treacherous bloodline should have been sealed in a tank of Physaline, thrown into the void and blown up a long time ago. The Horsen has mounted a defense in Bay 45F1, but my people have his gang cornered. We will get him soon enough. Will someone turn off that damn Voxcast? Hey, Bridge, do you copy? I see you have not yet changed the access terms. Are you celebrating your victory, CC? You are a damned Xenos and vile traitor. I'm also a liar and a manipulator. All of this is true, but it no longer matters. I wanted you to see my face before I die, committed to memory. One day you will realize what sacrilege you have committed, and in that moment you will remember me. Come to be on my ship. He has been here a long time, longer than you or anyone else. His blessed feet crossed these decks centuries ago when Theodore, its predecessor, still called himself Lord Captain. He came from the stars where the many-armed Emperor dwells to bear his word, but then he faced a great massacre at the hands of the wicked. And yet the venerable sire kept his message safe and took refuge on this vessel, away from the persecution of heretics. When that false Lord Captain let our ancestors on board, the sire heard their pain and answered their pleas, blessing them with genetic purity. He protected us after that, joining our thoughts together into a single song. He was the true Lord Captain of this ship. Did you feel the abomination die? We all felt every single moment of the blessed angel's agony, and then he died and our dream died with him. You snuffed it out and stomped on it like a low-stick butt, but his song will not return to our dreams. Now his song will not return to our dreams. The many-armed emperor will not see us. Tell me what the plan was. You don't know when to stop, do you? Fine, I'll tell you. We were close to our goal. A few more years, a few more pure converts to the true faith. But the spinners pulled that stunt with the bath, and you seized on their tip-off right away. When it came to the telepathic ritual, it became clear that you weren't going to leave us alone, and that we'd have to start the harvest season early. The old Magus appeared to you during the right and led you on a false trail. He lulled you into a false sense of security by throwing a small portion of our forces to the wolves and sacrificed himself to buy time to prepare for the harvest. We orchestrated the elevator accident, but you survived. And then I almost intercepted you there on the freight line, but the blood-spun web interfered again. You could have been part of us, part of something great, something real, but you ruined everything. Everything. You born a human or an aberration? I am pure. My mother and father both trace their lineage back to the ones who received the gift of genetic perfection from the sire himself. Had there been a few more generations between us, I would have resembled the sire more closely, but each of us has their own calling. I look almost like a false believer, which means that I was destined to be a spy among you. And then what? Will you spare us? Of course not. I wouldn't believe you if you said otherwise. No, I know I'm a dead man walking, but there are unarmed people here with me, our families who have neither the desire nor the ability to fight, our children, our elderly. People like my sister and niece. Do you want their blood on your hands as well? Will you take revenge on them too, or is my life enough? If I let you go, you'll only start scheming, killing, and infecting people again. No, we will merely fade away. The sire is dead and his pure-blood offspring have been butchered. They alone, our pristine king, could bestow the kiss that allowed his song to be heard. The orphans and widows are of no threat anymore. Drop them off in any remote wilderness. I'm actually not going to go Iconoclast. I've maxed out Iconoclast, so I'm not too fussed. But no, your people will die with you. We will die together as a family. Your casters Mongols have begun their attack. It's time to say goodbye, Cece. It's a pity I couldn't share the blessing of purity with you and make you part of our family. A pity, too, that we couldn't kill you either. But we must all play the cards we are dealt. And now, we take our leave the way true masters of fire should. Gonna set himself on fire, I believe. The Finger of Truth has 3 sorrowful phalanges. One is shattered, but... Thermal charges. The Void Rat blew up the compartment along with himself and the entire assault team. Good riddance, let him burn. Let him burn, echoes Sourback. That was the last pocket of resistance. The mutiny has been suppressed, Lord Captain. The enforcers are now carrying out a sweep of the compartments and the officers are forming new repair crews to replace the Inferni. The ship's critical systems have been stabilized and your throne has been liberated. Thousands of dynasty subjects are waiting for your orders, so all that remains is for you to take the captain's throne and affirm your dominion. All hail House von Valancius.
Everywhere, but enforcers and officers are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
Oh, Adira's up. Ooh. Heavy armor proficiency, rib suit. When the wearer's attack, the attack's critical hit chance against him is reduced by 12%. Plus 3 deflection if the wearer's toughness is more than 75. Plus 4 in. After the wearer makes an area attack, they gain plus 4 MP and can continue their movement. Wearer can skip their turn to make an ally of their choice immune to all damage until the start of the wearer's next turn. Not bad. Mass pattern bolt pistols. A couple of needle pistols. I don't want those. I don't want a Weber. A bone racker. Improved power pick. We'll get rid of those. And Xenomesh. We don't want that either.
Curiosity sings.
Take the captain's throne. To all officers and crew members who have remained faithful to their vows of service, this ship is ours. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Again, can we turn this off? Well, I believe we have finally eliminated the Gene Stealer cult. There you go, folks. Do not arm your Inferni Masters. Because, or Inferni Clansmen, if you will. Because they're all Gene Stealers, apparently. Again, can we turn this off?
They are not human. Do not let them fool you. Shoot to kill.
Wow. We clean up good. Foxmaster. Inform me of our imminent meeting. I have no information. That'll be all for now. There's never any information. Like, seriously. Master Helmsman Ravor. Take my leave.
Greetings.
Nothing from you either. How about Janus? High Factotum Janus Danrock. I mean, you were pretty... Okay. Shipment transportation of some goods. Explorators. Reputation. Select tradable. Ooh, I don't quite need 3,000. 9, 7, 2. Hang on, trade. What am I, 150 short? Beautiful. Trading. Grab the Ghost Helm and the Pyre. So that's those to be maxed out. Oh no, you don't take holy gifts. That's a shame. Trade goods. Didn't give me anything extra. And I shouldn't have anything from you. When the wearer uses willpower for dodge tests instead of agility, whenever the wearer dodges an attack, they gain +1 psi rating until the end of the next turn, and it stacks. Or we just have an increased psi rating of 1. As long as the wearer has 100% wounds, they deal 6% additional damage with their psychic powers and psychic staves. Agility plus 60%. Willpower will be plus 120%. Kind of hard not to. Although, I mean, her biggest problem is the fact that she blows herself up. That's her problem. My problem is the fact I keep pushing her to blow herself up. Let us... well, I just... Yes, that's it. Anything from the Bloodspun Web? I mean, they were kind of a bit instrumental in this. Oh, there she is, Kibala.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed dog. I
about the
use
Emperor's
blood
Tarot.
to read his sacred. I am the spear.
Have a
It
deck
is
of
a
tarot.
holy relic that is
How many cards?
34. There used to be more, but some have.
Can you give me a
passed
reading?
the cards, Domin, and I will listen.
Do a reading for
Let's
yourself.
see. The God Emperor. I will meet death.
Can't
Twice.
claim anyone, but the second someone's threat
Very
will
soon.
end.
The first time, it will not. Taught, death whispers to me. You are worthy of bearing
You wish to honor
his
your flesh with
marks.
his gift.
Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh with his gifts?
No.
A boon cannot be given to one who may.
No, I do not, but thank you very much for the offer. Assume nothing. I assume Madeira would have nothing. Oh, I know someone who may have something. Let's have a quick check. We got a message from House Celio. Nope.
What? I haven't.
Can't push that forward either. Okay, well in that case, we'll just keep moving forward. Bonus expanse map. But advance to what comes next. Let's continue to that siege. I mean, that was one hell of a warp jump. That's all I can say. A lot just happened. I was hoping to... Where's the siege gone? It's all the way over there. Hoping to...
The senior officers, aided by the enforcers, have made an attempt on the
Management report from the servants of Omnissiah. They managed to locate the second mesh from the House of Cellu, desolate, hidden in the shadows of the first one. Rogue Trader, I no doubt your servants will find my trace. They are far cleverer than the ones employed by the great regent of House of Celio. I feel extremely awkward that our first encounter took place under such unfortunate circumstances. Truth be told, I saw a worthy person behind the lofty title only after fate put me on death's precipice. You hesitated to end my life despite holding it in your hands. Your noble deed gave me enough food for thought. Despite anything that transpired, I still believe we may be loyal allies to one another. I presume you already know that House of Celia will be holding a Grand Council in the depths of the Cursed Atlas very soon. We could not ignore the call, for we are bound to it by our will, but if you're convinced that this Lady Cassia to reject the Atlas and break the centuries-old shackles binding our house, we could turn over a new page. Having said that, I will accept a different outcome. If the child die, I am not going to shed any tears. But accept any choice, rogue trader. My people have nothing else to lose, but you could benefit from our friendship. There is an emerald among the stars of Martianus, my gift to you for sparing my life. Head through these storms and torrents, let right and twice something, then... I'm very sorry, Lord Captain. The servants of the Omnissiah could no longer restrain the machine spirit's hunger. I hope you were able to see the vid message through to the end. I've made an important discovery. When you destroyed the creature the mutants called the Sire, I felt it was my duty to investigate how the abomination found its way into our ship. Digging through old inventories and archives of trade transactions, I latched onto a single name, Finger of Sorrow. More than 2 centuries old, the drifting hulk of this vessel was discovered by Lady Theodora's predecessor. It was a lost merchant ship, and with a hold full of cargo. I was reminded of the 3 sorrowful phalanges mentioned by the twisted creatures. I dare theorize that this image harkens back to the name of the ship woven into the heretics' beliefs. A third of the goods taken from the Finger of Sorrow was sold to the Drusian mission on footfall for the needs of a colonization ark, the Wasteland Wayfarer, bound for the world of Jesavun. A third was taken to Hive Scipione 84249 on Dargonus, where a mutiny broke out later, and the third was left on the flagship. Surely you can see where I am going with this. Centuries later, a cult of mutants emerged in every single location the shipments were delivered to. It arrived in the Expanse from somewhere in the Calixus sector. More precise information may be contained in the dead vessel's log, but I do not have it in my possession. Across the Expanse, purely out of ignorance, the creature probably lurked in the cargo, and no one discovered them. Or perhaps, we know these things can take over minds, they could have dominated anyone who stumbled upon their nest. I assume they symbolize the 3 branches of the cult, the Nourishers, the Ravenous Star, and the unnamed cult from Scipione. At least I pray to the Emperor that there are only 3. Coordinates have already been entered into the logbook, your ladyship.
Protect the true Lord Captain and eliminate the pretender along with all the traitors.
Quickly pop back to Foulstone, because apparently it needs my attention. Mistress Kibala has been apprehended by enforcers at the scene of a crime. Eyewitnesses saw her assault and kill the esteemed Georgian Majoris. She has confessed to the murder. The penalty for murdering a senior officer is death. However, given Mistress Kibala's honorable service and her special status, I dare not proceed without your permission. She is incarcerated and awaiting your judgment. Let me know when you are ready to hear her case. Ship's enforcers notified officers about a strange insect-like creature appearing on the Astrophic Chamber's deck. Oh, the ship left the hostile material.
But enforcers and officers are still loyal to you. We are all still loyal to you.
Okay, well, it turns out the Vox has not bothered turning itself off. I'm hoping it does when we stop and reload, because if I have to listen to that for the rest of the game, again, highly annoying. Just like when we... Wow, 121 people. That shot up. Just like when we had the warp thing appearing. An imposter claiming to be the rogue trader has arrived on the planet. Apparently, she indeed bears an uncanny resemblance to the rogue trader and has already managed to fool a number of nobles and collect ample gifts from them. Hire the imposter to act as a decoy. Declare a hunt for the imposter. Coming to this world again in person. Okay. Sold. Done. Back to the map of the Cronus Expanse. And we move on. We've got a couple of things to do. Oh no, wait. I have to put a... I have to put someone on trial. Holding the truth? No, that's not what we want. One-way road. Facing the elusive contempt. Forewarning. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I think it's going to be a quest marker, which... Inspect the wreck of the Finger of Sorrow. Well, as I'm here. The Void Ship Bridge! Wonder what's happening now. Always happens when you have an event. Suddenly get spammed with, what's going on next?
The senior officers, aided by
I wish they turned that off.
have made an attempt on the rogue trader's life.
I wish they turned that off.
Thankfully, the Lord Captain is safe on the bridge. But be warned.
I am safe on the bridge, but...
Operating aboard the ship.
It was me hoping it would turn off. So, Lady Cassia has come for a powwow. Cece, how wonderful it is that I found you here. Please forgive me, my powers are sometimes too insistent in their attempts to break free from my control. I commend your perseverance. I came to deliver good tidings. I've spoken with the House's navigators through the Atlas. Of late, I can feel with increasing clarity how our connection is growing stronger. Despite the descent in its mists, House Ocelio has been able to keep a precarious equilibrium thanks in part to your unexpected arrival on Urak 5 and the resolution of the conflict at the Dargonis reception. Not all Ocelios concur with your decisions, but none can deny the impact that you and no one else have had on our House's present state of affairs. There is more I wish to tell you. It is about the visions that I have come to experience in an increasing rate during warp jumps. The same visions come to me again and again and again. It is as if I am going mad. But you see, these visions are about me, the Atlas, and Tisiphone or Celio, the House's previous novator. I have seen Tisiphone's experiments, the ones that involve the navigators from the Cephala branch, which he was rumored to have destroyed for disobedience. But the visions told me an altogether different story, one where the Celephus helped Tisiphone create the Atlas, and they vanished immediately after the experiments were done with. Perhaps I can. No, I know I can find the way to the palace of the Atlas if I recreate Tisiphone's journey from my visions. A real palace, not the psycho-physical illusion to which the Ocelio navigators can reach out. I have always had a feeling that it truly exists in our world. Now, however, I know it with absolute certainty. You can find the way to the physical manifestation. Alex, what else did visions tell you? What else did visions tell you? I saw Tisiphone experience an epiphany in a dream, just like my visions came to me on our travels through the warp. She beheld a planet hidden behind the roiling warp storms. The world promised her great power, so Tisiphone gathered to Celephus, her most devout followers, to go on a suicidal journey through the Tempest. I know not the details of what happened on that planet, but it was there that the Celephus sacrificed themselves for an experiment of some kind, and it was there that House Ocelio attained its Starway Atlas. The first time ever I have the opportunity to find answers to the questions that my mentor so deftly avoided. Why did Tisiphone choose me? What is the Atlas? Is it true that House Ocelio's past is drenched in blood? Please, CC, do not snap this tautly drawn string of my destiny. My destiny. Journey with me in Tisiphone's wake to the distant stars. I shall help you. The House is still watching me, both the Renegades and the Loyalists. I doubt any of them will agree even to a brief armistice for the sake of learning the truth about the Atlas's origins. And I do not wish to see House Ocelio lose even one more life to another fratricidal skirmish. No, I shall go after the answers about our past on my own. Wait, what?
We urge you not to trust anyone. There are traitors everywhere, but enforcers and officers are...
Then it is best that we go alone. Thank you for your understanding, Rogue Trader, and now permit me to take my leave. I must start preparing for the journey. Odd that it could be the historical records are lying. Callion Ocelio is not from the star system is named after. Either way, that was the system from which Tisiphone embarked on her journey, and we are going to follow in her long-forgotten footsteps. And dialogue. Okay.
Every enforcer or officer you see is your enemy. It falls to you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end the stream there, mostly because that repeated Voxcast is going to drive me insane. And like I said, I'm hoping it fixes itself after a turn off, turn on. So, like I said, we're going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for joining me. It was an eventful session. I didn't quite get to do the Siege of Euphrates 2 like I was hoping, because we got a little bit interrupted along the way, but it was fun nonetheless. And so, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as per always, I hope that you can stay safe, happy,